Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your reading for September 2023. Can you believe September already? Well, you know what? We've got some fun stuff coming up, fun stuff coming from me. So check this out before we get into the reading. I had two specials going on this month. One, I've got our pre-recorded Celtic Cross readings for $11. 11, yes, until the end of September. It's going back up again, so take advantage of that. Check the description box below for info. And I am doing a workshop, an online one, in person, live on this dowsing, learning to use a pendulum. Yeah, that's right. So if you've ever wanted to learn how to use a pendulum, how to do some dowsing, this is going to be so much fun. I'm going to teach you everything I know. I've been using a pendulum for ages. Very good at what I do, high accuracy. I'm going to teach you how to use it, what it's all about, how to test yourself, and show you a couple of really cool fun demos. So I'm very much looking forward to that. You can see the information on that in the description box below as well. So now, time to talk about what is going on with Pisces in the month of September. So let's get your cards out. We're going to have a chat. See what this is all about. I'm telling you, I just did Capricorn and Aquarius. Whoa, September's quite a month. So let's see what yours is going to look like. All right, underlying energy, 10 of Swords in the reverse. You're coming out of a shitty time, my friends. I'm liking that already. Okay, so let's take a look at your energy right now. What is going on? We have the moon. So is this, are you hiding something? Are you keeping a secret? Or is someone hiding something or keeping a secret from you? That's what I'm getting. It feels like you're the one kind of keeping things on the QT for whatever reason. What is that all about? We'll dig more into the cards now. See what we get out of this. And the next card we have, this is about the overall situation, okay? The overall reading. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Emotions are running high about whatever this is. This thing that it's either you have been sworn to secrecy, so you can't say anything, or it is something that you're just like, I can't say anything. I can't tell anyone about this. I've been there too, right? You have situations sometimes where it's like, I wish I could tell people, but I can't, right? Sometimes we have these situations in life. That's what it's feeling like for you. Now, when we take a look at your thoughts and feelings around the situation, we have the Five of Cups, but it's in the reverse. I'm not mad at that card. I think what this is saying is, remember how I said this is a very emotional thing, emotions running high? I think even though your emotions are running high and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm having a hard time keeping it together and not saying anything or that type of thing, you have pulled it together and you're keeping it together, because the Five of Cups upright would mean that, to me, it would be like, oh, I'm having a hard time and I'm struggling and this sucks or whatever. In the reverse, I'm feeling like you're like, okay, I'm going to focus on the good that's going to come out of this. I'm going to focus on the reasons why things have to be the way they are. This is what I'm going to focus on, the positive aspects, not the negative stuff. As my emotions come up, or I'm upset about things, or I'm annoyed by things, or I'm anxious and just itching to do stuff about it, I'm going to chill and I'm going to remember the reasons why I have to be and act the way I do right now through the month. That's pretty intense. I'm curious to hear what this is about. So we're going to take a look at where all of this is coming from. It's like, what is causing this moon energy, right? We have the Knight of Pentacles. This is something you've been working on or you've known for a long time. This is not new. This is not new. I'm looking at the card of the past we're going to talk about in a minute. But this is something that has been around for a while. Okay? And it feels like, I'm looking at the other cards now because I want to see where this is headed. It's like, how do I put this? It's been slowly building and moving towards something. It's been slowly building and moving, slowly building and moving. Okay. when we look at the card of the past, because this is all going to tie together, you have a very interesting reading, Pisces. We have the Six of Wands, which is a card of victory, okay? You got what you wanted, you won, you attained the prize, you know, you got the girl, you got the promotion, whatever it is. But I'm feeling, like I said, this is something you've had your eye on for a while, or you've been involved in a while. But there's this underlying energy of, I want to say like being unsure. I'm trying to think of the word, right? Uncertainty there. When we take a look at where this is headed, okay? So this is a card of the future. We have the Nine of Cups, but it's in the reverse. You have almost all of your cards are in the reverse, which isn't a bad thing. But with the Nine of Cups in reverse, it's like the way you thought you'd feel, or the way you felt when you achieved this thing, short-lived. It's not something that you can maintain for the long term. This is not a long-term thing, even though it's something or related to something that has been around and been in the works and been ongoing for a long time. The victory that was achieved, it can't be maintained. It's not making sense. It's almost feels like a false victory. I hope this makes sense when I say this, because I want to give you an analogy, and hope you know your girl and her analogies if you've been here for any length of time. If you're new, hey, welcome. But that's what I'm feeling, like a false victory. Let's see what comes out as we go through the rest of the cards. So when we take a look now at what's going to help you in this situation, maybe what you should move towards to or focus on, we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. This is a great card in the reverse. The Nine of Swords is about anxiety and worry and, you know, you can't sleep and shit keeping you up at night, that kind of stuff, right? It's in the reverse. So this is saying whatever worries, fears, anxiety that you have around this, you got to put it aside. Here we go, right? Because this is a very emotional thing. Spoiler alert, I'm going to throw it out there. I think this is around a relationship, right? It doesn't have to be romantic, but it's somebody that you're connected to, that you have, you have a strong connection to. Is it positive or negative? Not sure, okay? Because you can have strong connections to people who you don't gel with, right? Like, you know, your bitch boss. It could be something like that. Or someone you very much love, like your husband. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could go either way. It just depends. Everyone's situation is unique. Take it to suit yours. Okay, so the worrying is not going to help. You got to get past the worry and just like go with whatever is happening and kind of feel into it in the moment without losing your shit. Queen of Cups reversed. I know it's super emotional, all this stuff going on. But remember, the underlying energy is the Ten of Swords reversed. There is that possibility of coming out of this crappy situation. It's a situation that doesn't feel good, or perhaps this is an ending that's coming and the ending itself is going to be painful. Could go either way. This is a heads up, right? So then when we take a look at what you might want to avoid, okay? This is stuff that is not going to help you. We have the Five of Wands in reverse. So here's the thing. If you are trying to improve yourself, don't let anyone stop you. If you see conflict and fighting and bickering and you're starting to get pulled into that, step away, right? Work on yourself, focus on you, focus on what it is that you need to. Remember how I said at the beginning, we were talking about this moon thing where like you're in a situation where you can't say anything right now. Keep focusing on that. Focus on the reasons why, right? Go back to this. This is what would behoove you. Stay away from like drama and bullshit and really focus on yourself throughout this this month, okay, Pisces? And the next card is, this is stuff that might pop up unknown to you, okay? Could be a bit of a surprise. We got the Six of Cups, which is, it's a nostalgic card of the past. Feels like someone from the past pops up. I think someone's going to pop up from the past and it's someone you're not thrilled about seeing. And I say this because The potential outcome is the Two of Cups in reverse. Also about relationships, but it's not good, right? The Two of Cups upright is like an amazing connection. So it's feeling like this person who pops up is someone where you're like, damn, beat it. Get out of here. I don't want to see you. Man, I got enough crap to deal with, right? Perhaps all of this is happening because that person shows up. So you got to work through it. Because remember, you've achieved something. Now, we'll go back to that possible false victory. But the point is that you really need to put a lot of your energy into not reacting. You can respond, but don't react. Don't lose your shit. Keep it together and focus on what you need to, right? Focus on what you need to. Let everything else go. Let everything else fade away because you don't have time for it, right? And if this person from the past shows up, right, at least you'll know. You got a warning going, okay, someone might pop up from the past now. Might not be thrilled about it. The other possibility for some of you is that this person who comes from the past is somebody who you had a connection with. You had the connection. They show up, you had a connection. That connection isn't there anymore. Maybe this is something you're going to work on, right? Because at the end of the day, that Ten of Swords energy, it's ending. It's ending. There is a victory. Like, I'm feeling like there is, so my cards fall, sorry. Feels like things could work. Things could be good, but I don't think it's going to be easy. There's going to be a lot of things to juggle, a lot of moving pieces to this. Getting you an advice card. Look at this. Fulfillment. Fulfillment. Whether it's this person from the past or not, whichever way it's going to work for you, whether it's relating to this victory, false or real or not, you need to make sure that whatever you do, the fulfillment, it's whatever is going to fulfill you. It's what's going to fill your cup with joy and happiness. That's what you need to focus on. It's like all this stuff that's coming up are distractions trying to throw you off. It's trying to throw you off of whatever this thing is. Maybe, oh, here we go. I'll give you an analogy. I had a good one, right? Let's say you're starting a new business, okay? You're starting a new business because I've been there. Starting a new business and you can't tell anyone. You have to keep it to yourself, right? Keep your dreams a secret. Maybe this is a dream of yours that you're pursuing and you can't tell anybody because you have to keep it under wraps. You need to keep it under wraps for whatever reason. And so all this stuff keeps coming up and you're like, oh my God, if I could just tell everybody, if I could just put this out there, it would like clear up all of this stuff, right? So I think what you're going to see probably by the end of the month is you being able to come out with whatever it is and move forward. I'm certainly hoping that for you too. But remember, it's whatever is going to fulfill you. Don't allow people to throw you off your path, because Pisces, staying on your path and being true to yourself is so unbelievably important. And I would say that to anybody, pretty much anytime. So good luck with everything. I hope it all goes well. I would love for you to like, share, subscribe, comment. All that stuff really does help the channel. So check the description box below for the info on the stuff I've got going on in September. And yeah, we're going to leave it there. So good luck, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.